Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today's July 19th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery. You can see we've got monsoon moisture up across the region, some ongoing thunderstorms yesterday morning across Arizona, down in towards Mexico. And as we scroll through the day yesterday, you'll notice the buildup start, and you get some thunderstorm activity across the peninsular ranges here and across the Sierra Nevada. You can see the cumulus starting to fire up. And I don't know if some of these lightning strikes were associated with the pyrocumulus cloud coming off of the Trout fire there, producing quite a bit of smoke, and you can see the lightning associated with that. It might have been enhancing the instability, let's say, with that activity. But you can also see lightning strikes all the way up across the California Nevada border, just south of Reno, off to the southeast of Lake Tahoe, and that continued on in through the evening hours right before sunset. Then it gets cut off, and then we go back towards this morning here as well, and we're going to kind of redo some thunderstorm activity across the Sierra Nevada and some of the higher terrain. We'll look at that. You can also see the marine layer punching in towards Southern California and some of the coastal areas pretty nicely this morning. So taking a look at the Trout fire, it is right here. It's about 10,000 acres. None of it is contained as of right now. There was a fatality. I'm not sure if it's associated with the Trout fire here, but it is fire season here across California, so keep your wits about you, folks. And this is producing quite a bit of smoke here across the Sierra Nevada, especially. So we're going to scroll through here, and you can see all the smoke that's just kind of bathing the southern Sierra Nevada and drifting up even across some of the valley areas, even towards the Bay Area a bit as we go through tomorrow morning. And then you can kind of see this flare up again tomorrow afternoon and continue to produce smoke. So if you're wondering what's going on there across the southern Sierra Nevada, it is most likely the Trout fire, the smoke you are smelling. And this is the current hazards out there right now. We have excessive heat warnings for the interior areas. Again, you can find relief along the immediate coastal areas, but once you go inland here, we do get quite hot. There's heat advisories up as well, and some excessive heat watches also out there. And prolonged heat returns to Southern California. You know, hot days and warm nights don't give our bodies time to cool down. Check on your friends, families during heat waves. You guys know the drill. And just keep yourself hydrated and keep it easy during the afternoon hours. Good graphic here from Los Angeles National Weather Service. Now, taking a look at San Diego, California, look at the highs today for Palm Springs, 115. By the time we go towards tomorrow, it's 116. On Sunday, 114. But again, at least the coastal areas where a lot of people can get to are not that hot, at least comparatively speaking. And San Bernardino, 101. Look at Means Lake, 110. So pretty intense. Thermal, 112, checking in there. And dangerous heat, Hanford National Weather Service calling attention to it. Pause that if you need to see this, but a lot of you guys know what to do to beat the heat. And this is the chance of max temperatures exceeding 105 degrees. Look at Bakersfield as we go through Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and on through Friday. So pretty impressive prolonged heat wave incoming here. And you can see Fresno's right there in Hanford, 80% chance there on the day Tuesday. Look at Ridgecrest, virtually a lock all the way on into the upcoming weekend. Now, taking a look at the raw data here, this is a GFS ensemble mean. So this is the probability of temperatures equaling or exceeding 110 degrees. So very impressive heat coming from the valley areas and some of the desert areas. This is for this afternoon. Let's go in on towards Saturday afternoon. Check it out. A virtual lock for some areas getting 110 plus. We go through Sunday. A little bit better there, but still some probabilities for that. And then we go on in through Monday, bouncing back with that heat a little bit. We go to Tuesday here, bouncing back yet again, and we stay very warm across the area as we go through Wednesday afternoon and potentially on in through Thursday afternoon. Let's check all the way out through Friday. A little bit better here, but still you have the odds for some areas getting 110 degrees. Don't shoot the messenger here, folks, but the heat is definitely on the return. Looking at Bakersfield yesterday, 101 degrees. Actually, the day before, a little tiny bit below average with the high of only 98 degrees here. Only the second day so far this month with a temperature below 100 degrees. No precipitation yet for the month. And there are storm chances this evening. You can see Phoenix is included in that 20% chance. Better chance across the higher terrain off to the north and east. Tucson, 57% here. And there is going to be some thunderstorm activity probably over some of the higher terrain of Southern California as well. And again, the Sierra Nevada. And you can kind of see that included here in the SPC. It does include areas of the Sierra Nevada here. Do a little mind blank there. But you can see this does include some of the desert areas as well. And this is something interesting as well coming up starting tomorrow. So we have some monsoon moisture. It's going to be riding up across Reno, Redding, Medford, Oregon here, and into western Oregon there. So that's going to be kind of moving up towards the Pacific Northwest, but it's going to be including some portions of Northern California as well. So if we take a look at the high resolution rapid refresh here over the next couple of days, you can see as we go through the day today, again, peninsular ranges here, Sierra Nevada, thunderstorm activity. And then you can see some of that monsoon moisture pinwheeling again as we go through Saturday afternoon across the Sierra Nevada. And then as we go on through Sunday morning, you can see some of that riding up across some of southern Oregon. That could be including Northern California at times as we go through Saturday night into Sunday morning also. So taking a look at what's going on here, you can see the Hawaiian Islands at the bottom left. We're looking at 18,000 feet here, trough over the Gulf of Alaska. There's our typical ridge here for this time of year across the southwest USA. So what's happening here is you can see this thing jogging ever so slightly off to the west. That means heat for California here, folks. So you can see it setting up across California, Nevada, and western Arizona. Then you see the ridge gets really strong as we go on into Tuesday night into Wednesday. And look at this impressive ridging here right smack dab across a lot of the desert areas here. So yeah, we're going to be warming up and we're going to be staying there as we go through this upcoming week. Take a look at fire danger out there. Nothing new as of right now. I mean, there could still be lightning fire starts here across the higher terrain of the Sierra Nevada, so heads up for that. 6 to 10 day, you can see the above average conditions across the southwest, ridge axis all the way up into Canada here. Cool down coming for the Pacific Northwest. Monsoon moisture bubbling about here as well. Could bring some above average precipitation up into Nevada and some of the deserts of California. See how that goes. And if you missed this yesterday, we did introduce some drought, just a little sliver there for Northern California, some moderate drought. Don't get worried about it. We're still doing really well overall. The problem is we've grown a lot of grasses, and some of that underbrush here has been growing quite nicely with all the rainfall we've got in the last 2 winters for some areas, and now it's dried out significantly. So that is the biggest concern right now, even though much of the state is drought free. So anyway, hope you guys are liking these videos. It's free to click on that subscribe button down below there. It helps get the word out to more people. But otherwise, we're going to break this all down again tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a good day otherwise, and I will talk to you guys then.